How did a gust of wind finish off the kite flyer? Why did communing with nature kill 7 hardy campers? How did one bad shot put the golfer 6 feet under? How did these people die in the great outdoors? There are more ways to die than the human mind can imagine. Some are sudden and shocking. Others are slow and methodical. But every death, no matter how strange, can be explained. Even the most curious and unusual. Fulton County, New York, July 9th, 1994. Jeff Bain loves to golf with his friends. He brings an intensity to every shot. And it usually pays off.
Nice.
Today, Jeff's golf swing is near perfect. It's a sport that has a lot to do with the principles of physics, explains Lou Bloomfield.
When you're golfing on grass and you hit the ball properly, 2 things are transferred from the golf club to the ball. One of them's momentum, and the other one is energy. So in the properly hit ball on grass, the ball gets a large fraction of the club's momentum and energy, and off it goes. Life is good.
Jeff is on a roll.
Woo! Yeah.
Until his ball lands right in a sand trap. A surface much more challenging than manicured greens.
When you have the ball somewhat buried in sand and you hit that ball now with the club, the sand is going to get a substantial fraction of the club's energy and momentum.
Which means the ball can't go very far. But for Jeff, it's not going anywhere at all. Suddenly, life isn't as good as it was 15 minutes ago.
You gonna be all right there? Shut up.
As Jeff starts to lose the game, he's also losing his temper. A reaction not much different than road rage, according to psychiatrist Dr. Irvin Wolkoff.
It doesn't matter whether the activity is driving or golf, anything or anyone that thwarts you in pursuit of your aim is going to make you aggressive. Then the question is how aggressive.
Jeff's frustration passes. He regains his focus. And it pays him back with a beautiful shot.
Close here.
But the next hole is a par 5. It's 443 yards long. One of the most difficult holes on the course. A good drive here could clinch the game.
Beat that.
Jeff now has to match his friend's beautiful shot. He gives it all he's got. But what he's got isn't good. In fact, it couldn't be worse. Jeff's golf rage reaches a whole new level. He needs to take it out on something.
He would have been looking for something to hit that would break dramatically. Maybe it would make a noise, maybe he could break it. The important thing was to punish the evil, and that had to be displaced from him onto the bench, and here came the dramatic action.
The force of Jeff's blow snaps the club in 2.
The average speed of the club before hitting the bench was 50 miles an hour. But if you concentrate that energy to a small portion of the club, now you got enough energy to make that piece travel not 50 miles an hour, but maybe 100, maybe even 200 miles an hour. And that's enough to really cause damage.
The shaft of Jeff's club pierces his heart.
That spinning piece of club flew back at the golfer. And killed him.
Proving that just because your swing doesn't bring you a hole-in-one doesn't mean it won't score you a curious and unusual death. So, if you're going to engage in outdoor activities, remember, flying a kite could sweep you off your feet. Communing with nature might leave you breathless. And even a gentleman's game can break your heart. The kite flyer, the camper, and the golfer. Each one enjoyed the rush of the great outdoors.
Just take a look at that!
None of them expected the thrill they were seeking would end in a curious and unusual death.